What's up everyone and welcome back. Let's talk about something that feels like it time traveled straight out of 1997 and landed on Steam in 2026. This is Agent 64 Spies Never Die. It's made by just one person. This guy goes by the name Replicant D6, who spent over 5 years building a shooter that doesn't care about trends, only about nailing that old school N64 atmosphere. You can immediately see what inspired him. He must have been a huge fan of GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, and who could blame him? Those were unforgettable times. That's how we got this pure love letter to those late 90s shooters. You play John Walter, a secret agent that's simultaneously a father figure, thanks to salt and pepper hair. Your nemesis is Dominic Pulp, who's as cartoonishly evil as they come. The 14 missions will take you everywhere, from skyscrapers to a dusty museum, a snow base, and into the heart of a nightclub. The goals are fairly standard though. Hack terminals, retrieve files, rescue a hostage or two, and kill about 3 tons of suited guys. And the thing is, it all seems to feel correct somehow. Controls are floaty in a way that's more nostalgic than frustrating. Fortunately, the enemies have also kept their antics firmly rooted in the 90s. They dive and roll like they're auditioning for a new Die Hard movie. Now, this isn't a modern shooter pretending to be retro. This is retro with a few modern quality of life touches and zero interest in pretending otherwise. Perfectly balanced, just enough to keep you from rage quitting immediately. You get no voice acting here, just blunt subtitles. The graphics are chunky in a very count the polygon sort of way. And if you die, that's it. Back to the start of the mission. No mid-level saves and no magic health regeneration. It's just you versus the level, praying you didn't waste your body armor 10 minutes earlier. The campaign can be played solo or co-op, both split screen and online. That alone is already a big deal. Then there's the multiplayer where it gets crazy, with local split screen for up to 4 people or online for up to 8 bots for pure mayhem. You get that same, I can't believe we're back in my parents' living room dumb fun feeling, even if you're playing over the internet. Where Agent 64 really leans into the old school DNA is the unlockables. Beat par times, complete challenges, earn weird codes, and suddenly you're unlocking cheats and wild mission remixes. Feels just like classic GoldenEye or Perfect Dark. You're always chasing something new and always coming back for another run. Some of those missions are brutal though. Don't expect a casual walk here thinking you know it all. Now, about the online reviews. Critics are a bit split on this one. Metacritic's hanging around 72%, so it's mixed over there. Some love the full-on nostalgia. Others just want a bit more modernization. But if you check Steam, players are way more into it, with a very positive overall score. A lot of people who grew up on those N64 classics are just happy to have something that scratches the exact same itch without needing an emulator and a dusty controller. After playing for a day, my personal opinion of the game is very positive. It is certainly not perfect. The story's barely there, some unlockables feel a little weird, and if you never liked or missed the N64 heyday, you might think the game's just clunky and old. But if you get it, if that era's tattooed on your brain, this is pure comfort food and a must-have game. Agent 64 Spies Never Die doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. It just gives it a little polish and lets you spin it for a while. For €20, often less during a sale, you get a fun campaign mode, real co-op, crazy multiplayer, and a ton of extras. All from one stubborn, talented developer. So no, it won't set the shooter world on fire. It's not the next big thing. It's the old big thing, still breathing. If you need that hit of late 90s spy action, something that feels just right, yeah, this one's worth checking out. That's it for me. Let me know if you're jumping in or still holding hope for a real Perfect Dark comeback. Either way, catch you next time.
shot!